Welcome to an exploration of Indian ethos and business ethics, where ancient wisdom meets modern management. In today's fast-paced corporate world, ethical dilemmas and value-based decisions are more relevant than ever. Indian philosophy offers a unique perspective, emphasizing not just profit, but also righteousness, social welfare, and holistic growth. Through this video, we'll journey through key concepts, real-life cases, and practical applications that shape ethical business conduct in India. Let's begin by understanding the foundational principles that guide Indian business practices and how they differ from purely profit-driven models. Indian ethos, the concept of dharma plays a central role. Dharma refers to moral duty and righteous conduct, guiding individuals and organizations to act ethically beyond mere legal compliance. In business, this means making decisions that are fair, just, and beneficial to all stakeholders, not just shareholders. It's about upholding integrity even when faced with tough choices. By following dharma, companies build trust and long-term sustainability, setting themselves apart in a competitive landscape. This principle encourages leaders to look beyond short-term gains and focus on the greater good. Indian philosophy, especially Vedanta, teaches the importance of balancing material success with spiritual growth. Unlike philosophies that focus solely on wealth or pleasure, Vedanta encourages individuals to pursue prosperity while nurturing inner values and self-awareness. In business, this translates to achieving financial goals without compromising on ethics or personal well-being. Leaders are urged to cultivate mindfulness, empathy, and a sense of purpose, ensuring that their actions contribute positively to society as well as to their own personal development. Imagine a company that refuses to pay bribes, even if it means losing a lucrative contract. This is a classic example of dharma-based leadership. Such leaders prioritize ethical principles over short-term profits, demonstrating unwavering commitment to integrity. Their actions inspire trust among employees, customers, and partners, fostering a culture where ethical conduct is the norm. By standing firm on values, these leaders set a powerful example, proving that success can be achieved without compromising on what's right. Principle of work is worship, or karma yoga, is deeply rooted in Indian ethos. It teaches that one should perform their duties diligently without attachment to the results. This means focusing on the quality of work and the intention behind it, rather than obsessing over rewards or recognition. Such an approach leads to greater satisfaction, reduced stress, and a more harmonious workplace. Employees who embrace karma yoga are motivated by purpose, not just paychecks, contributing to a positive and productive environment. Seva, or selfless service, is a value that closely aligns with modern concepts of corporate social responsibility, CSR. In Indian ethos, businesses are seen as part of the larger community and are expected to contribute to social welfare. This could mean supporting education, healthcare, or environmental initiatives. Companies that practice seva go beyond profit-making to make a meaningful difference in society, earning respect and loyalty from stakeholders. According to Indian ethos, the ultimate goal of business is not just wealth accumulation, but social welfare along with profit. This holistic approach ensures that businesses contribute to the well-being of society while remaining financially sustainable. By balancing economic objectives with social responsibilities, companies create value for all stakeholders and foster long-term growth. This philosophy encourages ethical innovation and responsible leadership. Mahatma Gandhi introduced the idea of trusteeship in Indian business ethics. He believed that wealth should be managed as a trust for the benefit of society, not just for personal gain. Business leaders are seen as custodians of resources, responsible for using them wisely and ethically. This principle encourages philanthropy, fair wages, and sustainable practices, ensuring that businesses serve the greater good while achieving their objective. Arthashastra, an ancient Indian text, offers timeless guidance on leadership, strategy, and ethics in management. Written by Kautilya, it emphasizes the importance of ethical governance, strategic thinking, and the welfare of people. Modern managers can draw valuable lessons from this text, applying its principles to navigate complex business challenges while maintaining integrity and accountability. Indian ethos suggests that managers should view employees not just as resources or cost centers, but as family members. This approach fosters a sense of belonging, loyalty, and mutual respect within the organization. When employees feel valued and cared for, they are more motivated, engaged, and committed to the company's success. This family-like culture leads to higher retention and a positive work environment. Bhagavad Gita introduces the concept of nishkama karma, which means performing one's duties without attachment to outcomes. This philosophy encourages individuals to focus on their actions and intentions rather than worrying about results. In business, this leads to greater resilience, reduced anxiety, and a more ethical approach to work. Leaders who practice nishkama karma inspire their teams to give their best, regardless of external reward. Indian ethical leadership is characterized by ethical persuasion rather than autocratic control or fear-based discipline. Leaders are expected to guide and inspire their teams through values, vision, and moral influence. This approach builds trust, encourages open communication, and empowers employees to act with integrity. Ethical persuasion leads to a more collaborative and innovative workplace. Corruption is considered unethical in Indian ethos because it violates the principle of dharma. Engaging in corrupt practices undermines trust, damages reputations, and harms society. Businesses that adhere to dharma reject corruption, even when it seems profitable in the short term. This commitment to ethical conduct builds a strong foundation for sustainable success and societal respect. Ancient Indian phrase Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam means the world is one family. This principle encourages inclusivity, compassion, and global thinking in business. Companies that embrace this value treat all stakeholders, employees, customers, suppliers, and communities, as part of a larger family, fostering harmony and cooperation across borders. Himsa, or nonviolence, is a core Indian principle that promotes sustainable business practices. It encourages companies to minimize harm to people, animals, and the environment. By adopting eco-friendly policies, ethical sourcing, and responsible production, businesses can contribute to a healthier planet and a more just society. Mahatma Gandhi consistently emphasized the importance of ethics over profits. He believed that true success comes from serving others and upholding moral values. Businesses inspired by Gandhi's teachings prioritize honesty, transparency, and social good, even if it means sacrificing short-term gains. This ethical approach leads to lasting respect and trust. Let's look at Rohit, a high-performing IT manager who works long hours and achieves targets but feels emotionally exhausted and disconnected. His company rewards only results, ignoring employee well-being. According to the Bhagavad Gita's Karma Yoga, Rohit's mistake is his attachment to outcomes. This attachment leads to burnout and dissatisfaction, highlighting the need for a balanced approach to work. The concept of Nishkama Karma offers a solution to burnout. By focusing on the process rather than the results, individuals can find fulfillment in their work without being overwhelmed by pressure. This mindset encourages resilience, creativity, and a healthier work-life balance, benefiting both employees and organizations. Indian ethos advocates for work-life balance, recognizing that employee well-being is crucial for long-term success. Companies are encouraged to support flexible schedules, mental health initiatives, and a supportive culture. By valuing people over mere performance metrics, organizations can boost morale, productivity, and loyalty. The Panchatantra story of the monkey and the wedge teaches a valuable lesson in business ethics. Just as the monkey's impatience leads to injury, taking unethical shortcuts in business can result in long-term harm. The story reminds us that integrity and patience are essential for sustainable success. In the workplace, imitating others' unethical behavior or seeking quick gains can backfire. Ramesh's attempt to manipulate office politics for personal gain ultimately leads to loss of trust and reputation. Indian ethos strongly discourages such practices, emphasizing the importance of ethical intelligence and self-restraint. When individuals or organizations violate Dharma, they compromise their ethical foundation. Ramesh's actions in the story represent a clear breach of Dharma, resulting in negative consequences. Upholding Dharma ensures that businesses operate with honesty, fairness, and respect for all stakeholders. The story of the monkey and the wedge ultimately teaches the importance of ethical intelligence, making wise decisions based on values rather than expediency. Ethical intelligence helps leaders navigate complex situations, avoid pitfalls, and build lasting success. Consider a pharmaceutical CEO who discovers that a new drug causes serious side effects. Revealing this information will reduce profits, but the CEO chooses to inform the public and withdraw the product. This decision reflects the principle of trusteeship and prioritizes ethical responsibility over financial gain. The CEO's choice to prioritize Dharma, righteousness, over Artha, wealth, exemplifies the highest standards of Indian business ethics. This approach builds trust with customers, regulators, and society at large, reinforcing the company's reputation for integrity. Ethical leadership, as demonstrated by the CEO, involves making tough decisions that align with core values, even at a cost. Such leaders inspire confidence and loyalty, setting a standard for others to follow. Their actions show that ethical choices are not just idealistic but practical and impactful. In another example, a company treats its employees as family, supports them during illness, and shares profits. This reflects the Indian management principle of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, fostering a sense of unity and belonging. Such an environment leads to higher employee satisfaction and loyalty. When companies adopt a family-like approach, employees feel valued and supported. This increases their loyalty, reduces turnover, and enhances overall performance. A culture of care and respect creates a positive feedback loop, benefiting both individuals and the organization. Indian management principles emphasize collectivism over individualism. By prioritizing group harmony and shared goals, organizations can achieve greater synergy and resilience. This approach contrasts with models that focus solely on individual achievement, highlighting the strength of unity. Ethical decision-making is at the heart of Indian business ethos. Leaders are encouraged to weigh the impact of their choices on all stakeholders, considering not just profits but also fairness, justice, and social good. This holistic approach leads to more sustainable and respected organizations. In Indian ethos, leaders are expected to set an example through their actions. By demonstrating honesty, humility, and compassion, they inspire others to follow suit. This creates a culture where ethical behavior is the norm, not the exception. Self-discipline is a key virtue in Indian philosophy. It enables individuals to stay true to their values, resist temptations, and make principled choices. In business, self-discipline leads to consistent performance, reliability, and trustworthiness. Transparency and accountability are essential for ethical business conduct. Indian ethos encourages open communication, honest reporting, and taking responsibility for one's actions. These practices build credibility and foster long-term relationships with stakeholders. Empathy is highly valued in Indian business culture. Leaders who understand and care for their employees' needs create a supportive environment that enhances collaboration and innovation. Empathy bridges gaps, resolves conflicts, and strengthens organizational bonds. Sustainability is a recurring theme in Indian philosophy. Businesses are encouraged to adopt practices that protect the environment, conserve resources, and support future generations. By integrating sustainability into their strategies, companies contribute to a better world while securing their own longevity. Indian ethos defines success holistically, considering not just financial achievements but also personal growth, social impact, and ethical conduct. This comprehensive view encourages individuals and organizations to strive for excellence in all areas of life. Commitment to continuous learning is integral to Indian business philosophy. Organizations are encouraged to invest in employee development, foster curiosity, and embrace change. This mindset drives innovation and keeps businesses adaptable in a dynamic world. Indian ethos celebrates diversity, recognizing the value of different perspectives, backgrounds, and ideas. Inclusive workplaces are more creative, resilient, and better equipped to serve diverse markets. Respect for diversity strengthens teams and drives success. Trust is the foundation of all successful business relationships. Indian ethos teaches that trust is earned through consistent ethical behavior, transparency, and reliability. Companies that prioritize trust enjoy stronger partnerships and greater customer loyalty. Philanthropy and community service are integral to Indian business values. Successful organizations are expected to give back, supporting education, healthcare, and social causes. This spirit of generosity enhances reputation and creates a positive legacy. As Indian companies expand globally, they carry their ethical values with them. By upholding integrity, respect, and social responsibility, they build bridges across cultures and contribute to a more ethical global business environment. Mentorship is highly valued in Indian business culture. Experienced leaders guide and support the next generation, sharing wisdom and fostering ethical growth. This tradition ensures continuity of values and strengthens organizational culture. Recognizing and celebrating achievements both big and small is an important part of Indian business ethos. Celebrations foster a sense of community, boost morale, and reinforce positive behaviors, contributing to a vibrant workplace. Indian ethos encourages adaptability and resilience in the face of change. By staying rooted in values while embracing innovation, organizations can navigate uncertainty and seize new opportunities. This balance ensures long-term relevance and success. Indian ethos and business ethics offer a powerful framework for building responsible, successful organizations. By integrating values like Dharma, Seva, and Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam into daily operations, businesses can achieve sustainable growth and make a positive impact on society. As we move forward, let's remember that true success lies in balancing profit with purpose and ambition with compassion.